Hello everyone, this is Civic Extraordinaire, and we are picking off back from our last episode, episode 2, where we continued to settle our cities and we made it to the classical era. We should be finishing this episode today by uh, ending at the medieval era. I don't think we'll make it to the Renaissance, that will be quite some time. But last episode we were able to make use of Maui and continue to settle, or not settle, to place some more luxuries thanks to his unique ability. Maui's inventions, which you can see here. So he has been fairly useful in that aspect. Also, we found Sun Wukong. I don't think we're going to use him. And we continued to develop Valencia. We built an oasis garden, which should help keep our pop stable since desert yields are low. And we also started a campus, and we started Petra. So with that in mind, I think we're going to turn our focus to the center and just try to continue developing our cities and fend off hostile attacks. Also, speaking of hostile attacks, we captured one of Coupe's settlers, and that helped us settle the city of Toledo. I believe we settled Toledo. Actually, I take that back. We settled Cartagena with Coupe's settler, which is now a 6-pop city, so we definitely got some mileage out of that. So, let's start our episode today in Madrid, and we don't have enough gold. I was going to buy a Diplo quarter, but I think we'll start with a temple.
One man's magic.
Alright, we have engineering. Great. Let's get Celestial Navigation just because we want to get that harbor over here and continue exploring out beyond our shores. Okay, I think a temple here would also be a good idea. Though an aqueduct just for the amenity, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I think we'll do that actually. Unfortunately, we're not Rome, so we don't have the extra amenities and housing from their aqueduct. But we should still at least get one more amenity from that aqueduct placement. Alright. I think we'll take this deal. We're not doing anything with those excess horses. And I think we have some excess wine we can trade away too. Alright, unfortunately it looks like Coupe has not learned his lesson and he is sending another settler. So we may have to teach him another lesson again. He just does not seem to learn. That is quite unfortunate. So did we culture bomb here? I don't think Spain has a bonus to culture bombing with fishing villages, but we grabbed all these tiles nearby and it doesn't look to be natural, so let me just double check real quick. Okay, it doesn't look like we have a bonus towards culture bombing, so we may have just bought all those nearby tiles, which is strange, but okay. Or I just completely misread their ability. But let's get a watermill. Actually, let's get ancient walls just in case Coupe decides to try anything sneaky. Alright, like he did last episode. Okay, he's sending settler north, which is fine with me. There's an eruption. I don't plan settling past, or settling over here in this desert, because I already have enough desert tiles as is, and I've already, hopefully, am going to build Petra to the east in Valencia. So it's not like I can build multiple Petra, and I'm not the Mali, so continuing to settle desert cities would be fairly useless. Alright, let's get Kandy. And we did find Anansi. He can be fairly useful, I think, especially in conjunction with Maui. So we could try to get him if we have extra time. Alright, and our gold output is looking a lot better.
Set your course.
Okay. I think we're going to want to, once we finish that temple, okay, let's first get construction, then once we can finish that temple, we can get an urban city, or an urban borough, however it's pronounced. Okay, let's start with a harbor here, speed up that boat production. with the naval capacity, whatever it is. And then I think a builder should be next after that harbor, just to improve some of the local tiles. And then let's get a stupa. Those extra amenities are going to help, especially due to the burrow placement. Right, and we have also completed that holy site, which is nice. Okay. I'm just trying to think. What do we want this campus? Okay, I think I'm going to sacrifice the wheats, and I know that is a bit of a risky play. With our 8 pop, we might lose some, but I think we can tolerate this. Okay, looks like we're going to lose a bit of growth, which is unfortunate. Okay, looks like someone was hit by a natural disaster. I think in the meantime, just to salvage some growth, we can buy these horses right here. And also, as a byproduct of buying those horses, we're connecting our cities, which is nice. If Coupe wants to try to start sending settlers in foolishly, that will be a good deterrent. Okay. I think if we do manage to settle one more city, I think it will be up here. Maybe not in here, I'm not too sure. Alright, let's get... let's try to get, what, Ayutthaya? Okay. Also, they have crossbowmen, so their science output is fairly strong. Okay, but we are catching up. Mongolia is doing amazing. I don't know what they're doing. Must be cooking up something in their yurts. Not too sure. But, let's go faith buy this stupa for that extra amenity. Should help just a bit. It'll even help more so if we manage to get the special scientist added in the new update, which increases amenity benefits by 40%, which is pretty good, especially with Scotland, because they get additional science and great people points from happy cities. So, let's get a commercial hub, just to increase that gold output. And then a granary here is a good idea. Okay, I completely forgot I was already sending a settler in this location. Just silly me. Alright. I think we'll take this tile here. Alright, let's get a watermill just to increase the food production. Alright, there we get our first flood in the
Create with the heart.
I'll take that extra food. And then we will settle the city of Vigo. And then I think we should upgrade just to kind of deter the AI from attacking. And we are slowly connecting our cities to the west, which is great. So with all of this added loyalty pressure, hopefully Coupe will be deterred. Alright, but knowing the AI and their proneness or their just their unpredictable and incentivized nature to settle random shitty cities, it would not surprise me if he put like a city right here. So I'm not gonna hold my breath. Okay. Let's improve this gypsum. Okay, and then swordsman, you can be on standby.
Invincibility.
Right, and the city-state is Mexico City. I don't know what you're doing with your swordsman, but it's making me a bit nervous, even though I know city-states can't declare war on civs. Nevertheless, it's a bit odd. The city-states also, like the AI, can make some pretty dumb decisions, so it's not too out of the ordinary. It's just a bit off-putting. Alright, all this production, the +4 production from the gypsum should really help us build that granary quickly, which it is. I think we're going to send this builder and his last charge over to over to the wheat here to help Toledo grow a bit. They're already working it, so we should get some use out of that. So it looks like Mallory is exploring with his builder. Okay, the reason why we're bombing our tiles, I just realized this, is because we have the bonus, because I completely forgot from our last World Congress session, and that means, okay, that was technically our last set. Okay, here it is. The active effects. Thankfully we can see this, and we get the border control treaty, which allows us to culture bomb adjacent tiles with any districts, and since fishing villages are counted as districts, we do get that effect, which is really nice, especially since with fishing villages you always farm your nearby resources and any villages, so just getting the culture bomb to not have to buy tiles is a great effect. Alright, and that is going to be a juicy classical burrow. There we go. Alright. I think we want to, I don't know, let me see. Okay, we don't have any spots for our harbor because we just built that campus. But I think, yeah, let's build a harbor here, because that classical burrow is going to cost a bit. But we definitely have some nice adjacency bonuses. Well, let's get a temple here. Not a bad idea. And let's get this farm up. Okay. Also, something nice is that all of our cities are following our religion, so it would probably be a good idea to get an apostle and get one of those beliefs that allow us to start capitalizing off of that. So I also forgot we can purchase builders with our faith too, which is not a bad idea. In fact, I'm going to take advantage of this and just go ahead and purchase a settler in here. Alright, let's get a horseman. Then let's just finish off that coastal spot. Okay. See my settler. There we go. We can settle there. Pressure that city-state a bit. And then let's work on this gypsum. Oops, if I can manage to click a button. There we go. And I'm hoping my audio improved from last episode. I think the reason why it was so bad was because the microphone was a bit further away, and I kind of messed with the foam or whatever it's called, the barrier surrounding the mic a bit. So I hope it's back to normal in this episode. The audio quality for episode 1 was amazing. I think it was the best so far out of all of my recording sessions, so I'm just really trying to get back to that quality. Okay, we have a lot of stone, and we have some good bonus resources, so let's capitalize on that. Okay, we're finishing our library in Seville, and I think we also want to buy this wheat tile. Here we go. Just to help grow beyond 5, because we're kind of capped at that. See, the population is stagnating. So I think a watermill is going to help with that, and especially it's going to help with this farm we just built on the wheat.
Petra is a brilliant display of man's artistry in turning barren rock into majestic wonder.
Alright, we just finished Petra, and that is going to make the city of Valencia boom, because we have all of these amazing tiles now. Just look at that gold. Yeah. 4 turns. I think earlier it was like 18, so we should just be spiraling out of control. And I'm just glad we got Petra, or the city would be a lot more useless if we had not grabbed it earlier. And our gold output should skyrocket. So let's get... Right, we have a horseman. Here we go. Let's get a library really quickly, and then we can finish that burrow. Okay, let's finish the campus, and let's get an old god obelisk.
Хонин давсга толгой дуран углаад хоёг дуулах хэмэж хулчгар амтд чуглуулад хурч баатрууд хэмээмээ юу чи.
Nervous laughter. Just because we built one horseman, now he's pissed off at us. So I would expect nothing less of the AI. Like, that's our only horseman in the entire on the entire continent. So he must have a really small cavalry.
The more science into...
It's unfortunate. We should... Thankfully the AI reminded me with Genghis and his agenda. We should go around and make the rounds to declare friendship with the AI. So first with Genghis and now with Teddy. So thankfully they're fairly amicable, and I think we will make use of that. Alright, we're faith buying our stupas, and while we do that, I think it would be a good idea to get a commercial hub here. Alright, Cadiz is slowly growing to more of a productive city, which is great. Alright.
今汝之来也，其欲观秦国山川之盛，寡人乃秦之主也。
Alright, the immortal son of heaven, Qin Shi Huang, wonderful. Nice to meet you. Alright, this is acceptable. Okay. Very fitting because I'm also making Chinese pork ribs tonight, so great to see a fellow pork rib fanatic. Okay, let's get Ayutthaya. Great. Where is his capital? That's not your capital. That's not your capital either. That is also not your capital. Okay, I don't think his capital was revealed. And he already likes us, even though we built Petra, so that's interesting. Let's send a delegation and let's try to get friendship. Okay. That's a very preemptive friendship, but I think we should know where his capital is now. Right? No, we don't know where his capital is. Okay, we'll probably find it later when we start sailing and exploring new continents. Maybe he's on the same landmass, but we'll see later. Hopefully we can start sailing this episode. It gives me a good opportunity for a screenshot, but in the meantime, let's get a library in Valencia and try to improve our science. We're just slowly catching up. Right, I'm gonna need more than that, buddy. That is a bad deal. I don't think so. Especially when cavalry is the strongest in the game at classical and medieval. Okay, we'll accept your delegation. I'm not doing a one-turn deal just for that many horses. Okay, 51. We were at 20 earlier, but Genghis is still pumping out science, which is very impressive. Qin Shi Huang is also doing well in science, so it's probably thanks to a few of his wonders. I'm not too sure, but let's get a campus here, and then maybe we can get a holy site there. Okay. Alright, we get another border control treaty. I think we'll definitely take this opportunity to boost ourselves again. And we have a fair amount of melee units, so let's just vote for melee. We're not going to pour too much of our favor into that. Okay, and we did get melee, so we also got the border control treaty. So that is a win-win. Very nice. Let's invest in Hong Kong some bit.
There is nothing but a plank.
Alright. This will be a good campus location. Actually, is that a reef? That is a reef. Let's just settle here. Let's cancel that. Just settle the city here, and then we can build a campus there. So that should be fine. Okay, Barcelona. Very nice. I'm probably butchering the name again, but I think that is how it's pronounced. Barcelona? Not too sure. Okay, let's get the, actually, let's place the campus first, that +4, just to conserve build time, because it does scale with our tech. And then we'll get the granary. So as we grow our pop, thanks to the turtles, we should be able to grow to the stone with our second pop and hopefully increase our production. Alright, let's grab the lighthouse to start working some of these ocean tiles and to make them a lot better. Or the coastal tiles. I think ocean tiles are only one food. Yes. Alright, even though Coupe hates us, he's giving us some good deals, so we'll continue to trade with him. Our iron is just sitting there anyway. We're not using it for too many upgrades. So we probably should prioritize that soon. Alright, let's work on the pearls, get some more luxuries. That's going to help offset the urban amenity penalty. We should get that pretty soon. Thankfully, classical era boroughs cost less amenities than the Renaissance ones, although they have reduced yields. So, I think a theater square right next to the Petro would be appropriate. So, there it is. Alright, +2, I'm fine with that. Alright, 5 turns, thanks to all of the production from Petra. Alright, I'm sorry for the barking in the background. Okay, sorry, I had to mute my mic just for a bit. I think we'll get a farming town there because of my loud coonhound. I think we're going to get a watermill here. We have a few farms. We should have a few more farms and get a farming town in the future right there. That will definitely help. And the city-state just loves plopping their swordsmen right next to me, so that's great. Okay, now that we've completed this, we are down on 3 amenities, so that is a bit unfortunate. I'm not too sure what a good idea is. Let's probably try to trade with the AI and get some luxuries from them. Okay, let's see if you want to buy any bear grapes. You would? Okay. That's a kind of okay deal. That's like the bare minimum I'd accept, but it's just sitting there anyway. Okay. You don't have any luxuries. You're doing terribly. But you would trade. Okay, you'd charge a lot for that, though. Genghis, you're my last hope. Do you have anything that you want to give me? No? Can I get some coffee from you? You would give me the coffee. Alright, I'll take that. Okay, and now we're up 1. I do not know why that is, but I'll take it. Then I think we'll get a builder. Just make some use of our faith. Let's just do heroic tales. And our science has shot up thanks to the urban district. So hopefully we start eclipsing China soon. Then we're going to improve this horse. Thanks to the extra movement speed, we can do that quite soon. We're in the same turn. Okay. Alright, and I think we're going to get the gypsum with this. Alright. Let's get an amphitheater. We really need to start getting our great writer points. Because being able to
Him that overcome
step
with the
back
advance of
or
feudalism.
resort to a tourism victory as a backup plan just in case some of the other civs outproduce us, because this is on a higher difficulty. And it looks like we have some pretty big powerhouses up here for the top 2 spots for science civs. Always having a second option is a good idea. Okay, I think we're going to build 2 farms here just for that extra gold and to help grow Seville. We have some lackluster desert tiles, so Any extra yields always help. Alright, let's get a farmer's market here. And a lighthouse is also a good idea here. We could very well build Halicarnassus here, or we could also build a reef. Not a reef, a campus. Alright, I'll take that +2. Okay, and I think a good idea, just in the meantime, and since we have that district bonus, would be to build a mining colony right here. There we go. Just for that culture bomb. Hopefully we can reach those tiles. Okay, we're going to finish off our farmer there and get some of these nice juicy yields. Our gold output is looking very good, despite the fact that we have an urban district. Here we go, another farm. We have a fairly agrarian community, or civilization. Alright, I'll take that deal. Again, kind of the bare minimum. Alright, let's start upgrading some of our soldiers, just to deter Mongolia and any possible suitors. Okay, there we go. And I think that's it for now. Let's make use of this builder and get this iron, and also the niter. Okay, a market is a good idea here. Again, this episode is really just heavy city planning. I hope we can try to get at least one galley out before the end of this episode. We're gonna set that swordsman to fortify. Then we should probably get some, he wants our niter. That's okay. It's a good deal. We should probably get a guard here, or some kind of warrior. Okay, we discovered Beowulf. And again, Coupe is using that builder to explore. I know they also, the AI, likes to use some other unorthodox tactics, like using great people to explore, although that poses less of a risk than using a builder, since the great people just return to you. But seeing as the great people have more movement points, it kind of makes sense. So, just kind of funny, the AI thought about that. Let's get elder teachers and an amphitheater. Right. I think we're going to get the watermill, just in case we build any farms. And let's get a campus here, just for that extra science.
There is no easy way.
Okay, let's get the niter. We must have already settled on some kind of niter source. But since Toledo has just cleared up production, I think it would be a good idea to, I'm glad that's not a settler, to get some kind of boat to explore with, a galley. And then when that galley is finished, I think we'll start exploring and then call that an episode. We'll save this other charge for something else when our borders expand a bit more. I think we're going to use this, send this trader to Barcelona to help it grow a bit. So it has already grown significantly since we first settled it. And these yields on the desert tile, just amazing from Petra. So you generally, just a quick tip, when you're settling Petra, always look for desert hills. Flat desert is okay, but desert hills, just because you get 2 food and 2 production off the bat, along with 2 gold, are generally almost always preferable when you're settling Petra. Especially when you consider the fact that if you have mods like City Lights where you can further increase gold outputs and other yields with special districts like the mining quarter, that is very helpful. Alright, let's get a watermill here, just for the oases. And the Old God Obelisk in Barcelona. Once we finish the obelisk, we should be able to get a campus in the next episode. Let's send this trader to Madrid, make use of that Magnus bonus. And then let's finish this miner off by getting that copper. Alrighty. Juicy, juicy tiles. Okay, and we're gonna get Valencia to 9 pops, which is amazing.
Being a mercenary, though,
Definitely a worthy golden age. Okay. I think a good tactic before this age ends would actually be to buy some settlers and put them on the side, just because we have all this extra faith. Okay. And then we can just start mass training warriors or swordsmen. Okay. In the meantime, let's get a... what? A horseman's a good idea. And then let's send one more envoy to Hong Kong. Okay, medieval era is ending soon. Let's put you on standby. Actually, let's move you towards the sea, and then put you on standby. Alright, and our population is stagnant there, unfortunately. But that's okay, I think I was only ever planning to build one urban district here. So that is fine with me. Alright, let's build a swordsman to escort the settler. Let's also get a commercial hub here. Or, let me think. An encampment is probably a good idea just because we have Mongolia right next to us. I know they're friendly, but still, that's probably a good strategy, just as insurance. Then we can finish that library in Valladolid.
under the white cliff's battlemented crown.
Alright. We also found Sinbad. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and try to get Sinbad as soon as possible. ASAP. Just because he's gonna be extra helpful with continents and islands. Alright. Start exploring. I don't know if he can explore the ocean yet. But we should have got a relic because we found the wonder with Candy as suzerain. No, we did not. That's kind of weird. Maybe we just became suzerain after we found the wonder? Okay, I'm gonna need some gold, more gold. 5 is okay. Alright, keep exploring, buddy. Okay, and then we're gonna buy another settler, just in case. They're really cheap now, so that's not a bad idea. Okay, we'll have you on standby. I think 4 settlers is good. Just really abuse this bonus. And then let's get blacksmiths. I am not accepting that. Bad deal.
Atime Jacob Wakchani Lahau. Xkinkax Bateil. Chupulahau le Maja Obo. Hulesajo Ob.
Alright, we found the Maya. I just want to see how ahead they are. Alright, and as I suspected, they have a monstrous science output, so they must have had a really good plantation start. Unfortunately, we're not catching up to China quite yet. They're really far ahead, though. Well, not too far ahead. They're 3 techs ahead. But it looks like they're quickly outpacing everyone. Alright, let's move this guy to the coast. And then let's buy another settler with faith. I think 4 settlers is a good idea. And then we'll stop after that. Let's get a farmer's market. Fortunately, it looks like we might get a dark age for the next era. That's okay. We made sure to really abuse our bonus. Alright. She is in the same society, so we might be able to strike up an early alliance with her. Potentially a research alliance, which should help put us ahead. But we're just going to follow this road down to the sea. Alright. We'll link you guys. Then we can send you here. Let's get another swordsman. Alright. Then I think it would actually be a good idea to get a galley if we can afford it. Yes, we can. Or maybe a quadrime. We'll get a quadrime just because. Add some more variety to our navy, even though it's like 2 ships. Okay, and then let's get a commercial hub here. We can put you on standby. Wait for the swordsman. That's a bad deal. I am not taking that. Okay, let's send you over here. We'll manually explore with this one. And then I think I'll put you on standby until we find new land. Or actually, just go ahead and embark. And then we'll put you guys on standby. Alright. How is our housing? It's looking okay. We have 5 more, so should be able to fill that rather easily. Okay, and our mining districts are doing some good work. Okay. So let's just buy those tiles over there. Let's get one more builder just to finish that off. Okay, let's put you over there. Alright, as our final act for this episode, let's just send our settler to the east, or to the west. Let's get one more trader. Alrighty. Now these ships are escorted, so they should be harder to take. So, let's explore again. We're kind of hoping that, okay, we can enter ocean tiles soon, so hopefully that comes into effect rather quickly. And then ancient walls. Okay, we have really nothing else to build. We're stuck on a reef. There we go. Okay, let's put you in the water. These guys are fairly slow, but so by the time we get to that ocean, we should be able to embark. Okay. Let's just see our prospects. I hope we have some good islands. If not, our play is kind of rendered, or our Let's Play is really rendered useless. We want to experiment with our Colonia Fuerte. So let me just see something real quick. Okay, we all started on the same continent, so I can't really get use out of this Colonia Fuerte here. All on Arctica. It's only over there that Vendian really starts to form, so... Though there is an interesting formation right here. So... Oh, okay, there's some bad loyalty pressure there. Never mind. Alright. Alright. Okay, forgot to make the escort chain. Here we go. Combine them here. And then I think we'll get a watermill just for that extra food. And then... tough choices. I don't want to place too many districts because we still want to get some use out of our Petra. So I think I'm just going to keep directing these settlers. And then I think we'll call it an episode from here, actually. So let's just get a trader here. This has been probably the most stagnant and boring episode out of the 3, but hopefully next episode is more exciting as we continue to settle west and find new lands for our new colonies. So, if you like this episode, please leave a like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, especially during this unprecedented pandemic. So, you can always leave suggestions and criticism in the comments. I make sure to read those every day, even though I don't get too many comments. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed, and look forward to episode 4 coming out tomorrow. Alright, love you guys. Stay tuned. Civic Extraordinaire, out.